shop with the boss in the box. Fucking shop with the boss in the box. Fucking shop with the boss in the box. Fucking shop with the boss in the box.
Hello, my friends. How is everybody doing today?
Can't complain. It's time to settle down and get ready for episode 122 of Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box.
Now, wait a second. You said settle down. So what that could only mean is our friends down at Settle Down Beer.
That's right. Settle Down Beer, newest sponsor of Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box. There may or may not be a commercial later in this show, but we'll get to that. But as I was saying, welcome to episode 122 of Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box. I am one half of your handsome, humble, heavyweight co-host duo, the Lunchbox. That is one word, ladies and gentlemen. Capital L, capital B. Thank you very much. Joined as always by my equally handsome, heroic haberdasher of hunkiness and hereditary hotness, Brandon, the Boss Blacker.
You know what, man? I'll take it. After the week I have had, and I can't believe it's only been 1 week. Actually, 1 week and 1 day since
reverse 6 days.
No, it's been 8 days.
No, we did the Power Hour. Oh, you're right. That's right. We did it a day early. My bad.
It's been 8 days since we have seen your lovely faces on screen, and it's been 8 days that I have been agonizing in hell from the Power Hour.
Yeah! For those of you who tuned into the Power Hour, hey, we really appreciate it, but we're also sorry about the last half of that hour just turning into absolute chaos. And the aftermath was gruesome.
All right.
Gruesome.
All right, little backstory here, because we went through the Power Hour. We have our wonderful guest waiting, but he could wait just a little bit longer because I got a story to tell real quick. So, number one, I got to give props where props are due. For the second time in a row, Lunchbox, you have completed the Power Hour.
Thank you. Because I cannot compete with your story, I would like to thank Tracy Labrie for being my co-champion and making it along with me. Her band, the awesome Milou, his wife, Crystal, the guys at Settle Down Beer, Christian, Robert, and Giovanni. Thank you so much for providing for us. Thank you so much for being our newest sponsor. Thank you so much for the awesome gear. I'm sorry I'm not wearing your hat tonight. I believe Brandon is.
I am. I just have it turned backwards. Here, Lee.
Yeah, flip that around for a second. But I'm marking out over what we'll get to after the Power Hour discussion. But in making the Power Hour, I would like to apologize if there was any foolishness from about 5 minutes after completion till you guys left in the Settle Down crew. Everybody else that stayed, y'all were at my house. You got to deal with it. Or at least you were staying, so that meant you live here. And I remember nothing for about 45 minutes there. Nothing. There are pictures of me sitting on Brandon and Tracy's laps I don't remember taking.
See, the hilarious thing is, I was probably some of the drunkest I have ever been.
And you tapped out just over halfway through.
Yes. And as we kind of discussed throughout the week, and I'll say this as eloquently as I can, you, my friend, are an experienced aficionado of beer and alcohol.
Just beer. Just beer. Not liquor.
Now, I am not. I'm somebody who can drop drinking at the drop of a hat. I went without drinking 7-8 years ago for about 3 years. It was no thing to me. I could do it again. But, I have like one beer on the podcast. I might have a beer with a friend like later in the week or something. But that's all I really do. So when you put 38 shots of beer in front of me.
4.5 beers.
About 4.5 beers. That's a lot.
Yeah, in 38 minutes, too.
In 38 minutes. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So when I tapped out at 38, I was already feeling it, bro.
Oh, no doubt. I think you were in your mind by about number 10.
Yeah.
By about number 10, you were already like, oh, like I'm feeling this. This is hitting hard. Like, and I can already tell you, I didn't anticipate you making it. You'd warned me you didn't think you'd make it, and I was okay with it. I made it a point not to trip you up or bust your balls or any of that fun shit.
But I think I made it pretty good, though. I think I did pretty good.
You did, but you still were technically last place.
I was, and I'm proud of that because of what happened next.
Oh, God, what happened next?
Well, for about an hour, I was having a great time. I was drunk. I was fat and happy. I was roaming around the entire premises, hugging people and just having a great time. And then about at that 60-minute mark, all of a sudden I'm like, I got to head to the restroom. And I'm glad I did because I headed to the restroom. First of all, I went to go take a pee. I took a pee, and as soon as I got done taking a pee, I just vomited like all over the place. And for about 1.5 seconds, I felt great. And then I vomited again, and I turned around, took a shit, had to turn back around, vomit again, and here's where the problem lied. I repeated that process for about 2 straight hours. Yeah, dude, it was gnarly. I vomited for about 2 hours. Like it was not good. It got to the point where I started feeling my back.
He threw his back out vomiting, ladies and gentlemen. Threw his back out.
Yeah, that was part of it. I thought, towards the end of the puking, I started puking up blood, which I was assuming was blood. I don't know. Could have been, could have not have been, but I made an executive call. I've never been this bad. I've been drunk to the point where I vomited, and then I vomit a couple times, go to bed, sleep it off, no problem. This was different. Landed my ass into the hospital, where I proceeded to vomit intermittently for about 4 hours after that. The pain in my back was so bad that they kept pumping me full of drugs. They gave me 2 doses of morphine. They gave me Zofrans. They gave me Norcos. They gave me another pain med, Toradol. Toradol is the name of it.
Oh, okay, yeah, Toradol's great.
So they gave me all of that stuff, and by about 4:35 a.m., I started to feel relatively normal, and I was released. But, and here's the big but, I went back to my hotel room, I took a shower, I slept about 3 or 4 hours, came back, packed up my stuff, went home, and then proceeded to sleep about 12 hours. So giving my body that rest time it needed. Well, fast forward a couple days, fast forward to Wednesday. I'm driving around, I'm doing some DoorDash, and doing some working, and all of a sudden I look down, my arms, my forearms, my legs, my thighs, my chest, my belly, just boom, giant full body rash out of just nowhere. Could have been a heat rash, could have been a medical explosion, or medicine explosion is what they call it. But I had an allergic reaction to something, and whether it was like the hops and barley of the beer just finally catching up to me like 48 hours later, to the morphine that I immediately threw up the first time they gave it to me, to the Toradol, to the Norcos. I don't know, man. Filtering out of my system, all of a sudden, just boom! Full-blown rash, thousands of tiny red dots all across my body. It was...
You had a rash sweater.
I had a rash sweater.
Or jumper suit by the sounds of it. Like one of those rompers,
yeah.
But it was a rash. You had a romper rash.
I had a romper rash.
Hey, what's up, Tommy bastard, by the way?
I had a romper rash. So, needless to say, that is my story for the week. I have been recovering these last 8 days. It has... no, I don't think it was hives. They were all very tiny, and Yeah, so I'm doing good now. I'm a little tired because we just called an amazing wrestling show yesterday. It was a full day of awesomeness. But yeah, I'm good. I still got. You're not going to be able to see him on camera, but I still definitely have like little bumps on my arm, little bumps on my thighs, and my abdomen's a little red from time to time. But I'm fine. It was just a hell of a week, man.
Yep. And before I let Brandon bring y'all down anymore, like he just mentioned, last night, the Boss in the Box had the privilege, honor, and pleasure of calling California Wrestling Association's CWA back to business, their first show in 18 months at the Atwater Youth Center at Veterans Memorial Park. And oh my God, and we're going to drag in our guest very momentarily here because A, he's a big fan of said company, and B, he was in attendance with us last night.
Yeah, he was.
So Brandon and I got to call an incredible card of matches for the first time as a duo calling live wrestling as opposed to me going and doing Blacklist or us just calling here on the show. So, Brandon, for a first time, what'd you think, man? How'd you like it?
What, the show or being a part of it?
Just being a part of it.
You know, I gotta be 100% honest. It was infatuating. You know, I've shared the stage with many a rock stars, and I've been on stage probably over 1,000 times at this point in my life. But I will say, being in a ring, being able to talk to the crowd in the ring, and then coming down to the table and calling the matches as they're happening, there's no other feeling like it, man.
Yeah, it was a blast. And that was something, too, that we were going to touch on. We got a wrestler's entrance. Like, the announcer opened the show, and he introduced us as the new commentary team, to which Brandon and I got to come out and introduce the match card, hype it up a little bit. We got to do the run around the ring and, like, slap everybody's hand and shit, like, jump into the ring. It was cute seeing you so excited and having to watch King Davey Bradford have to move his box of gimmicks around just so you didn't kick it over a couple times.
I was excited, man.
I know, and I decided to play the calmer one. Usually, when it comes to things, I'm the excited puppy tripping over his feet, and you're the nerd that like sits back and gets embarrassed by me. We switched roles for that moment in the ring.
Well, yeah, that was one of those things where it was like, I've been a wrestling fan for 30 plus years, or 32 plus years at this point. I've never been in a ring. That was my first.
That's right. You've never crossed the ropes.
I've never crossed the ropes. So to get an opportunity to do that, just to be in the ring with a microphone, was fucking awesome.
Not only that, by the way, Mike Vanek, before you start running your fucking mouth over there, I set up the ring, so I was allowed to get in it. Brandon was setting up the show, so he was allowed to get in it before you start with any of your Mike Vanek bullshit in the background there.
Yeah, man. I set up the PA, I set up the recording equipment, I set up everything. And by the way, you will see some videos and our beautiful commentary of the show very soon.
Yes, and we're even going to ask if we're going to be allowed to unleash some of the promos that don't give away anything that happened there. I mean, we will give away results on this show, but you'll forget about that because hopefully you, like me, are drinking and smoking along with us. Brandon is not, for obvious reasons. But, yeah, well, yes, we did. Actually, I had just put on brand new shoes 2 minutes prior to entering the ring.
Me too. My dress shoes have, they had been like one place before that. So
I was going to say mine were polished and dusted and everything. Like, I made it a point, but yes, I did wipe my feet on the apron. But, anyway, so without further ado, let's go ahead and introduce our guest before we run down CWA's back to business.
Yes.
This man has been a local musician, rapper, artist, and scene supporter for, probably longer than I have. This man is an avid watcher of Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box. This man provided us a music video a couple weeks ago on our What MTV Should Be video package set. Ladies and gentlemen, We do apologize because the video is fucked and this might not work as it should. Please welcome to the Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box stage, Tim Shady Bone Mattox.
What's up, man?
Unmute your mic, Tim. Tim? Shady Bone.
Oh, he's not here.
He's still showing up in the corner.
Oh, he was frozen in mine. We may have to call him back. Oh,
Awesome.
okay.
All right.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and call him back. This is a first.
I like how it said Lunchbox kicked him out.
You are not allowed to be on this show. We invited you on, and you're still not allowed to be on this show.
Right, apparently, according to Skype.
Yeah.
Not us. Not us. We wanted you here. That's why we invited you.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, now we can see you again, too.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay, I can hear you.
I don't know. This is going great. Okay.
It's Shady Bone shit. This is how it goes, bro.
The shadiest one.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. So, yeah, it wouldn't be Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box without some issues here. So, all right. So I'm going to pull him right back up here. All right, he's going to be... So I got to call him something new every single time. All right, here we go. All right, well, he is here, and Lunchbox is now not here.
Don't worry about it, Brandon. I mean, you can worry about it, but I'm still
can see you.
I'm still got the golden voice and the silver tongue, so I'm all right.
All right,
Nobody.
he is not. He's not showing up, but we're just gonna keep continuing on here. Let me just get this blue blob out of the way real quick. The stuff.
I apologize, guys. This is.
Tim, kill your camera again.
I think we got I think we got a gremlin in the system.
Uh-oh.
Dude, did you feed it after midnight again, Brandon?
You want me to kill my camera?
You're good, man. Whatever you want to do, you're fine now.
Perfect.
I guess we got an echo. Let me kill that. Okay, now we're off to the races. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm trying to do good, man. I'm trying to help you guys out with this shit. It's weird for me.
It's okay, man. Like, we're just gonna roll with the punches and let the internet do whatever the hell the internet's gonna do. So,
I feel you.
So
if y'all come back and I'm shirtless, mind your business.
I mean, sometimes you gotta be shirtless, though.
It's hot up in this motherfucker, dude. Like, it wasn't that bad today, but now sitting here under this beautiful bright-ass light you done lent me, and,
all of a sudden.
Sitting by the door, now it's fucking, maybe it's the beer, even though I'm only, 4 sips deep in my Combat Spandex by Hoof-Hearted Brewing.
Oh.
Combat Spandex.
I looked down for a second. I thought you were talking about wearing spandex.
No. I don't own any spandex as of yet. I have been shopping for it, though, from a Dude War shoot. Anyway, we're not here to talk about me. Naked balls. We're here to talk about Tim Shady Bone Mattox and how good of a time he had last night at CWA's Back to Business.
Well, I mean, you bring up a good point real quick. Is do you own any spandex, Shady Bone?
I do, actually. But that's just for the wifey, so.
Okay.
That's on a whole nother level.
Got it. We're not gonna. It's not the kind of spandex we're gonna see in the ring.
Unless Jason Hastings want this super kick in the face, then.
All right. Okay, so let's get to that CWA real quick. So you were there in attendance. You saw the whole thing went down. What'd you think of the show, man?
The show was actually good. The only like when I talk about BLE, the only one I actually like, you can say Tommy Cruise, but I think I only like him because he was super crazy in ECW. But yeah, Jason, he still needs to work on this shit. He made Big Tim Wilson look like a regular dude. I think Jason Hastings needs to work on some yoga or something. But
Oh, so you're saying that the pandemic has not been kind to the body of Jason Hastings?
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, I think Jason Hastings needs to. I mean, he made Tim Wilson look like a regular sized dude kind of yesterday.
and Tim Wilson's a 400+ pound monster, dude.
Exactly. And what does that say about Jason Hastings?
Well, now hold on a second. So, what's your beef with Hastings?
Oh, Jason is just. He's fake for one. He thinks he's the best looking everything.
Okay.
But he still will not see Shady Bone one-on-one in the ring.
All right. Well,
Oh.
with that being said, I mean, we have a message from Jason Hastings that just...
Whoa, hold the fuck up. We what?
We have a message from Jason Hastings. He actually sent us a message that he wanted to get to you, and he had something to say. So.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see what this. Oh man, I gotta hear this guy's voice 2 days in a row.
So before I get this going, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen here, and hope.
Oh, so that way Shady Bone can hear it. Yeah. What's up, Kentucky?
Hope this.
How you doing today?
This works.
Mm-hmm.
All right, stop sharing. All right, give me a second here. All right, okay, here comes the message. Okay, so many buttons I gotta push to make things happen.
Man, I'd frown if I looked like that too.
Now hold on, this is the guy who holds the keys to the kingdom, so to speak. So you got to give a little respect where respect is due here.
There's a difference.
And it's so hard to find this stuff on here.
All right, go ahead.
Jason Hastings, just dropping in real quick to congratulate myself and my members of the BLE. Truly terrific Tim Kelly, Trip Rogers, the best looking everything's, the Game Changers, all together as one. Celebrating our win last night at CWA while you goons, the boss and the box were there. You know, Box, you're an idiot, so we don't even need to go over you. Boss, you're not too bad, not too shabby overall. But I hear tonight your guest is Shady Bone. That guy hasn't been relevant in years. The last time I saw that moron, I dropped him on his ass. So you're going to have this guy on your show, but not me. But then I'm being told I have to drop in to say something about last night. Look, this ain't that important to me. Shady Bone, you're not important to me. Boss, you're alright, man. No worries there. We'll deal with you another time. Box, you're an idiot. You'll always be an idiot. And I have nothing more to say about this, other than the fact that your winners last night and your winners going into the future will be the best looking everything. Jason Hastings, the best looking everything. Trip Rogers, and the Game Changers. Truly terrific Tim Kelly, the Top Gun Tommy Cruise, best looking enterprises. This is the best looking everything. Jason Hastings, so... dropping in.
I mean, what do you got to say to that?
We're not important. He's going out of his way of making a video for us.
Well, we asked him if we had you, to come on by, and Brandon was busy. I asked him, and he said no. Like he said he had better to do, but he could spare us a minute of his time and give us a video message. Being as we played last night. Oh, apparently we got echo going again, Brandon.
Fixed. Go on.
And so, this is what we got. Like, I never got the message. So apparently, being as I asked, he said no, and he just went and sent it to Brandon.
Of course. Because that's what Jason does.
You know what, though? They were victorious last night. They put on a hell of a show. And you know what?
Were they victorious, or was Toxic Trent victorious?
Thank you. Thank you. Exactly. They were on their way to losing that match, and Toxic Trent went and fucking speared his own partner in Matthias.
I don't know, man. There were a lot of winners last night, and Trent was one of them. BLE was one of them.
No, Trent lost.
Oh, no. He didn't lose because he was on the winning side.
Oh, no.
And let this be known, I love Matthias. That's my homie. I'll always have his back. That's what started the whole beef with me and BLE anyways. Matthias, I got you, bro. Everybody else, that's on you.
Okay. All right. So how long? Oh, you know what? I actually have a clip here to show. You know, as we're kind of talking about this, I might need to pull this up. So, you know, go ahead and talk about something for a minute. I got something to pull up here.
All right. So what do you mean your beef with Matthias started with them? Like how? I mean, I just don't. I get into it with those guys because, well, fuck, you know them. Like him and Trip Rogers are a couple, high class jackasses, man.
Yeah, no beef with Matthias. I had his back. The first show that I was there was Jason and Trip, and they ended up jumping Matthias, and I ended up getting in the ring and taking out Trip. And then I tried to take out Jason, and I turned around and got a stunner. But
now, hold on. So let's take a look at that here. So this is about 2 years ago. This is Jason Hastings versus Matthias, and it looks like you had to get involved.
Yeah, a few years ago, more than 2 years ago, but yeah.
Okay, so this goes back a long ways.
Yeah, they were trying to jump my homie Matthias, and I had his back.
All right.
It was 2-on-1, so I had to come in the ring and try to have his back.
All right. Let's go to the footage.
Let's check it out.
There you are.
I come in the ring. It's 2-on-1. So I try to trip. Of course, problems. Trip, you know. And then not being a real trained wrestler, I kind of got lost in the crowd reaction, and I turned around into a stunner.
Oh, you got best looking cuttered.
I did. I'm not a wrestler, man. I was just trying to have my homies back, and that's what happened. And so I took it.
Oh,
But at the same time, I wasn't gonna let Matthias go 2-on-1. You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely, man. You got to have your boys back. But if I'm not mistaken, oh nope. Hastings kicked out. Hastings won that match too, huh?
Yeah, he did. Well, him and Trip won that match. He didn't win it by himself. We already know that.
You know what? I got my problems with the best looking everythings. It's noted. Like, it's public knowledge at this point. But you know what? They know how to win. One way or another, those bastards know how to win. Like, I got to hand it to them. So, but let's go ahead and run down the rest of the card. You know, I could spend all night trashing the BLE, but we'll save that for next time we're drunk and in person.
Right on. Sounds good to me, brother.
So, going with the rest of the card, it opened up with the Open Challenge Championship defended by Diablo Azteca, who, in being away 18 months, my God, that man's put on some fucking muscle, dude. He looks huge.
I think so, too. For one of the most local dudes, I think he's badass. Like, I honestly think he's really dope.
I agree.
Dude, last night's card was stacked.
Yeah.
It was.
It was the perfect way to bring pro wrestling back to the Atwater area.
For real.
I was saying his opponent was, speaking of 209 area wrestlers, Modesto Scum himself, Daniel Torch.
The man who says that
I'm not going to really speak on Daniel Torch, but Daniel Torch is
The
cool.
ma-
No, like I said, he's another one of those dudes. You can have your beefs with Daniel Torch. He's a self-admitted asshole. Like, he'll tell you that all day. As a matter of fact, sometimes that's how he'll introduce himself.
And that's what I respect about him. But it's just like I went to Turlock High with him for like freshman, sophomore year. And then I bought video games off of him right here in series for Ziggy's. And he refuses to acknowledge that he even knows who I am. So it is what it is. You know what I mean?
It could be the
that's fucked
it
off.
could be the wrestling, you know. All those head hits.
I get it. I have no real beef with him. It's just, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
And that being said, like we said, dude knows how to win. Dude knows how to pull those Central Valley tricks out. And he fucking pinned Diablo Azteca clean, dead center of the ring, and is now your CWA Open Challenge champion.
Hey, every time I've seen him wrestle since then, he's killed it, bro. I have nothing but respect for him. He's badass.
Yeah, he's damn good, dude. He really is. And it was nice to see him finally put some gold around his waist.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, man, are we gonna go through the whole card? Or are we gonna talk about Mr. Shady Bone a little bit?
I figured we were gonna slam through some of the highlights.
All right. Okay.
Like real quick, being as he was in attendance.
Yeah.
I missed the last two matches though.
Are
yeah,
you fucking serious?
Yeah. Bro, my 5-year-old little girl was ready to go home. I missed the last two matches. The last one I seen was Snipes.
Oh, Snipes and Manny Mars?
Oh, that was a good one.
That was damn good.
Yeah, that's the last one I missed, bro. I mean, my little girl, she was ready to go home.
Understandable. That's
Mike
Right.
Vanek says, "What's up, Shady Bone?"
What's up, Vanek? How you doing, brother?
But wow, you missed a pair of incredible matches with Kenny K and Vinny Wasco, and then the hometown throwdown with Butabi and G Money.
Yeah, I was super looking forward to Butabi. It's just my little girl, man. She's 5. She was like, I want to go home, and you know what I mean, and had work and all that. But
Hey, man.
Right.
We do what our kids do, man.
Yep.
exactly,
When they're that age, resistance is futile.
exactly.
So then we'll recap that some other time, being as you missed that, because I don't want to fucking just ruin your day by recapping how great of a pair of matches you missed on that. So cool. Let's talk about you, man. Where did you get started? How long have you been at this? Like I've known you've been kind of a ghost, a bit of a folk hero for a while around these parts. You know what I mean? You come and you go. You're like the wind.
I don't know about all that, but thank you. I'm gonna say in like 2003. I don't know if you guys know. You guys probably do. Have you ever heard of In the Absence?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, my cousin is BJ, Bobby Butler. I don't know if you guys know who that is.
Sure do.
Like In the Absence and different bands. Well, we started as a band called Compound Fracture.
Okay.
I remember Compound Fracture.
Do you really?
I do.
Yes.
And so does Roger Gajardo.
Right on. Yeah, so like we started as Compound Fracture, and then after a while, my cousin BJ went on to like In the Absence and different bands he was in, and so our equipment ended up getting stolen. And so I was like, okay, well, I have no equipment. I can't sing good. Maybe I should just rap. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. As long as it's real, let me just rap. And then that's basically where my shit came from. And I ended up becoming Tim Shady. And then they called me Shady Bone because we were coming up with Bone Thugs and Harmony type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so Eminem and Busy Bone, I mixed that together to become Shady Bone. And then I started doing stuff with my cousin DK. I don't know if you guys know DK.
I know who he is. I don't know much about his music, but I've met him a time or two.
Yeah. I ended up, like, basically my equipment got stolen. I'm like, well, I'll just rap.
But
You know what I mean?
Rap, all I need is a microphone.
And so, and I don't know, like, what you guys follow, but there's Demon Jones, Moonshine Bandits.
I'm an LB boy. Of course I follow the Moonshine Bandits.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and Mike Vanek does too. Obviously, he was on tour with them. But, like, that's basically what, like, the stuff I've been doing.
Kind of representing the Central Valley knuckleheaded hick style a little bit.
Basically, like, I do my acoustic stuff, I do my rock stuff, I do my hip hop stuff, my rap stuff. I do everything. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I didn't know you did acoustic stuff.
Yeah, me neither.
No?
No.
No, we might have to switch format. Are you game to play live?
Yeah. I mean, it depends on, like, on here or...
Yeah, like turn around and grab your guitar type shit?
Like right now, or...
We can't see you, but we can definitely hear you.
Yeah, dude. Like, no, that's an interesting spin on the show. We've only had one live performance, and that was by Life Jacket, who, by the way, released their EP last night on New Rock 104.1. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, dude, that's the sort of thing we want to see more of is actual performances on here. So, I mean, if you want to turn around, snatch your guitar, freestyle, however you want to do it, man, this is your time.
Fuck. You put me on the spot. I'm not that good.
Neither are we. And this is 122 episodes. And they got us calling wrestling shows now. Fuck it. Didn't you watch my Monday Motivation? Enjoy the ride and do the damn thing.
True that.
Oh, fuck, man. No, damn.
I mean, if not, it's cool. Like, we've got songs chambered in the holster for you. But, like I said, if we could throw a different
dude,
twist
I will definitely do that this week, though.
Okay, we'll call you on that.
Prepare a little something.
No, for real, because, like, I haven't played this shit in so long, and especially with the video not being played, that'd be sick.
Okay.
Well,
let's take a few minutes here and check out what you're all about. So, what do we want to hear first? Do we want to hear Music Child or Worlds Collide?
Hey, do Worlds Collide, because I think you guys would love it, because it's my Shady Bone / Young Gun character. Because on my thing, like, I do different characters.
Okay.
And then it's my cousin. You guys know DK, right?
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, that's my cousin. So
Okay.
if you guys play that, it'll show the rap / rock in between.
Okay.
I mean,
So
if you guys
what do you mean you play different characters? Let's sit on that for a second. Being as you're playing a song,
Okay.
We're gonna play a song where you're saying you're a different character.
Okay. Well, my whole persona is Shady Bone. I take that from Eminem's Slim Shady, and people say Bone Thugs, but like Busy Bone.
Right, Busy Bone, Lazy Bone, Crazy Bone.
Yeah, but mainly Busy Bone. That's my favorite rapper of all time. So you take that and mix them together, and it's Shady Bone. And then there's some songs that I do that's from the Young Gun character.
Okay, and what's
Like,
the Young Gun character?
Okay, the Young Gun character is more of Get Your Hustle On or the Music Child, the songs you guys were playing.
Mhm.
And then there's a character that is Shady Bone. And there's a song that I sent you earlier that was with my cousin DK and me as Shady Bone.
So essentially, we're gonna get to hear two different versions of you, almost two different artists.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's an interesting take.
Yeah, like the Young Gun is more of the get your hustle on, party, all this. And then the Shady Bone character is more of the darker Nightmare on Elm Street type of vibe.
So
now let me make this real quick. So, the Worlds Collide video. It's the one with the slideshow, right?
Yeah, it's not a video, but it's a slideshow,
All right, cool. Just making sure I got the right one.
Yeah. And that one, the Worlds Collide, is me and my cousin. He is the Yavez, which is the Mexican side of Keys. And
okay.
then I'm the Keys, the white boy side of Keys, Yavez Keys Connection. Worlds Collide. You just have to. I know it's weird, but
no, we're into concepts, man.
I'm just trying to center the picture real quick.
So what you're basically saying is this is you guys coming together. Like, what's the message then? Being as it's two different neighborhoods.
Well, see, if you play the Worlds Collide, it's the same neighborhood, but when he does the Yavez part, that's like the Latino part of it.
Okay.
For Yavez meaning Keys. And then the other side of it, the white boy rocker part, is Keys. So Yavez Keys Connection. You'll hear it when you see it.
Okay. Brandon's got it queued up and ready for us.
All right.
Yeah. And it's got part and his darker part. I think you guys will like it since you guys like rap and rock. So
yeah. So all right. So when I turn on the audio for the video, we have to be quiet, otherwise we're gonna echo. So let's go ahead and play through.
This is what it's like when worlds collide. Shady Bone. This is what it's like when worlds collide. Shady Bone and DK show you how we ride. The walkie double L's in your case in the sky. This is how we ride. This is how we ride. This is what it's like when worlds collide. Shady Bone and DK show you how we ride. The walkie double L's in your case in the sky. This is how we ride. This is how we ride. It's a Yavez Keys motherfucking connection. Hard like a blow to your fucking midsection. I'm a new aged outlaw of a new era. A cowboy from hell, bitch. Call me Pantera. I'm the best in the world. The best to ever do it. You need me to prove it, bitch. Listen to my music on a whole nother level. Never will I settle for nothing but the best. Fuck the rest, I ain't the devil, but I must confess I'm a 5150, liberal Lucifer. Insane ain't crazy, bitch, I take it that far. Twisted in the brain, cold in the heart. Never do you wanna cross me ever at the dark. Don't let the look fool you, I never ever play, bitch. Shady Bone, gone, alias through the white kid, big dark side. Colliding words with DK, and this is how we ride. This is what it's like when worlds collide. Shady Bone and DK show you how we ride. The walkie double L's in your case in the sky. This is how we ride. This is how we ride. This is what it's like when worlds collide. Shady Bone and DK show you how we ride. The walkie double L's in your case in the sky. This is how we ride. This is how we ride.
I'm so cool like a breeze through events. Through my nigga, I'm a sinner. I ain't looking to repent. When I fuck around, you get joined the deceased. Six in your chest like the mark of the beast. Take it to the streets, we can handle the beat. California's finger like your neck is out of reach. Wish you would fuck with my negative side when I mean it to ride. I'm well spoke alive. Call me Satan, I'm a hell of a dude with a magic trick and the machine guns to make these niggas move. Who do you think you're talking to? Surrounded by thugs that keep a strap, suited and put it like troops. Just like cannibal corpse, dissecting all the bodies. I'm the maker of the chord. What you niggas know about that? Sick victims sap, we explode on contact.
This is what it's like when worlds collide. Shady Bone and DK show you how we ride. The walkie double L's in your case in the sky. This is how we ride. This is how we ride. This is what it's like when worlds collide. Shady Bone and DK show you how we ride. The walkie double L's in your K's in the sky. This is how we ride. This is how we ride. Really don't think your haters heard enough of me. Really like to see one of y'all try to fuck with me. I'll put you in a chipper, then I'll put you in a box. Put a bow on it, send it home to your mom. Take your face out with a shotgun pow. Put you in the ground, how you like me now? Haters better go away before it gets too heavy. Holding my machete, all you bitches ready?
The church bells are ringing, the choir is singing. Some of the best of people get you nowhere cause we feeding for your blood. Ha! Nigga, that's what's up. Supernatural, got them hooked like some drugs. Put your bitch in the truck, then we out to the slums. Mutilated beyond recognition when I'm finished with these parts. And that's that. Love to use a chainsaw instead of a gas.
This is what it's like when worlds collide. Shady Bone and GK show you how we ride. The walkie double L's in your K's in the sky. This is how we ride. This is how we ride. This is what it's like when worlds collide. Shady Bone and GK show you how we ride. The walkie double L's in your K's in the sky. This is how we ride. This is how we ride.
All right. So let's get rid of that echo. All right, here we go. So,
Hey, can you hear me?
sir.
All right, right on.
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say we were listening to your whole song. We didn't even realize you dropped until it said you came back.
I'm still trying to learn this shit, bro.
No, it's cool, dude. We've taught many a person to learn Skype for the show, including ourselves.
Yeah.
Right on.
Dude, like that reminded me of some shit that when I was younger, probably about the like 2002, 2003, there was some rap cats out in the East Bay that used to be called Mad Insanity.
Oh my God!
Oh.
You did not just say Mad Insanity. You mean Mars and J Riz,
That's
right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I was actually pretty good friends with them around the time you were in Bloodstool.
Oh, you knew
14
them?
years old, yeah.
Yeah.
Right on, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I know of them, but I don't know them personally.
Not anymore. I haven't talked to him in years. J Riz was always super friendly. Mars is a weird cat.
Did one of them pass
Yeah.
away? Does anybody know that?
I don't know.
Mars didn't, so like that would mean it'd be J Riz, but no, I know Mars has been solo for years. He's still doing his own
All right,
thing.
good shit. Yeah, like listening to your track, that reminded me of some old school Mad Insanity stuff, man. Straight horrorcore kind of. What's his name?
Necro?
Kind of necro, maybe even like a little Silk the Shocker, a little bit.
Prozac?
Yeah, I can see Prozac.
Little Prozac. No, and I definitely heard that Central Valley knucklehead style that you were talking about, especially from you. Your cousin is what I think Brandon's more talking about, that gritty, growly, almost like horror movie-esque style voice.
Oh, yeah, DK? Yeah.
Yeah. And then you definitely sound like, well, you're from fucking Keys, dude. Like, and
Yeah.
I mean that with the utmost respect.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, like it was more like the Yavez is more of the, I don't really want to say it, but like Norteño, Latino side of it. And then the Keys part was like the more of the white boys. You know what I mean? And so we put it together, Yavez, Keys, same thing, but like put it together. You know what I mean?
Right. The different ethnic versions of the same thing. No, I get it. I totally understand it, man. Like the different culture side of things.
Mm-hmm.
The same lifestyle, but through a different culture's eyes. No, I understand. No, that's pretty cool, man. That's definitely a very intelligent way to go about it. I like it. It's original.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. By the way, hello to everybody that's watching that we haven't seen in a minute. Kaya Ayers, Sayona, Melissa Mutta Newsom. You're brand new. What's up? Mike Vanek, as always.
Oh, Muda, she's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, I think she's watching because you showed up.
Right on. Yeah, she's a good friend of mine. Shout out to her. Love her to death. She's a big supporter of me and my group. Well, what was my group?
So what happened?
That's a whole nother story.
Well, I mean, we love to tell stories here. Like, you want to tell a story? Tell us about the group, man. What happened? Why is it that used to be the group? Like, what happened, man?
Yeah, man. See, what has started it all is I want to say about 5-6 years ago, I started doing my own like hip hop stuff, and then I started like doing some things with a good friend of mine and a couple other people, and then without getting too deep into it, he ended up going to jail and doing all that stuff, and we didn't want nothing to do with that. But at the same time, we had this girl who we always said that she rapped like a gangster and sang like an angel. And so, like, we were doing pretty good. I don't know if you guys know who Demon Jones is.
Yes.
Yeah, so we opened up for Demon Jones, Crucifix. Do you know Crucifix?
Yeah.
Yeah, we opened up for Demon Jones, Crucifix right here in series, and then she ended up leaving the group because she got like pregnant or whatever. And then our other guy that we had that was like rocking with us, he ended up like, I don't want to say all that stuff, but basically I had to start over. I did stuff for 4 years. And then tried to make this group, Satisfied Minds, work for 4 years. And it ended up being all bad. So I'm starting over. And basically, that's where I'm at right now.
So what are you working on right now? Like, do you have an album planning to come out? Like, what's going on? What's the plan?
Yeah, I got, see, that's another thing. I had half an album done with one of the dudes that was in my group, and now it's all like we have to refresh it, redo it. So I am working on a new album. It'll probably be done by the end of the year.
Oh, hell yeah.
What's the concept of it? What's it called?
It's called Back in the Ring.
Nice.
Is that some foreshadowing for what might actually happen?
It is, man, because the first album I ever did was my it was the Young Gun / Shady Bone. And so the second one was called Round 2. And that was my second album. So this next one that's coming up is going to be called Back in the Ring. Like, fuck everybody else that is trying to get back onto my shit that's not really, you know what I mean? I don't want to say it without being a dick, but like the same people that has tried to be with me, and now all of a sudden they want nothing to do with it until I'm coming back out with it.
Right.
Got it. Nobody wants to put it.
Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like, I'm working on myself.
And by yourself, it sounds like.
Exactly.
It's the old story of the chicken and the bread. Nobody wanted to grind the corn. Nobody wanted to mix the flour. And nobody wanted to cook the bread. But when all of a sudden it came out the oven, peace.
Exactly, brother. Yes. But besides a few people, I want to send a shout out to my big brother Johnny G, Sick Vic, my brother and my cousin DK. You guys know DK. Besides those few, everybody else like is just let's see what you do when you do it instead of let's ride together. You know what I mean?
Well, now's the time to show everybody up.
Exactly.
Right. We've all been stuck inside and alone for so long that it's time to come out and show everybody what everybody's been working on while we've had the off time.
Exactly.
I'm with it. What's up, Amanda Lopez?
Hello.
And King Davy Bradford.
King.
That's with an E. Key, or like 9 E's.
So, all right. So this is redemption, man. You're coming back. You're swinging. So, how many?
I'm trying, brother.
How many songs you planning for this album, man?
This next album, I'm at least already 10 into it. But it's also gonna depend on when it's finished. I'll probably edit like down to 8 or 10, or even add more or take away more.
Okay.
It just depends on when it's done. You know what I mean?
Well, hell yeah. So you're doing everything yourself. So you got your own little home studio. If they could see you, we can see you on Skype, and what we see is we see the microphone, we see the the monitors and the computer in the background. So
the lights.
Oh yeah, the lights.
You got a venue in your bedroom too.
Hey, man,
of course.
You gotta vibe it, bro. You gotta vibe it.
I figured the lights were both for the stage, and they also paired well with the spandex for his wife.
Basically, that's what it is. Pretty much, bro. You got it.
What can I say? Maybe we have some things in common. Maybe, I don't know.
There you go, brother.
Oh shit. Okay, so why don't we take a minute here and check out you were talking about something you were doing before. The song is called Music Child. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, that was one of the first songs that I actually did. I want to send a big shout out to Sick Vic. He basically produced and made all of my beats for my first album. And this video was actually directed by Mac Maldy, and it was at the Cozy Corner. So it's one of my first earlier ones. It might not sound that good, but the video looks really good, and it shows Shady Bones. So yeah, it's called Music Child.
All right, let's check this out.
Right on.
You got any CDs out right now?
Music Child.
I've been sold out all of them. I think I have like 2, but
I'm a Mattox.
I sold
in my
like
blood.
How can we get some?
I'm always rocking, always hip hopping, listen to the music beat. Smoking and drinking, always gasoline, cruising up and down the street. It's non-stopping, always bumping something, country to R&B. I'm always rocking, always hip hopping, listen to the music beat. Started in a rock band, now I'm doing this. Everybody knows how I love my music. Country to bluegrass and reggae too. Your boy has been known to smoke a joint to the blues. Like my weed music, Sublime fan dude. A little bit of dubstep just to get loose. Getting used to the small speed, hardcore thrash. Home smoke a blunt to some Johnny Cash. Ain't never hating on nobody's generations. Marilyn Manson to the Temptations. You know the Yellow Wolf and Eminem. Some like 50, I ain't feeling him. I like Nirvana, never mind a Pearl Jam 10. Grunge band legends, you know about them. Like 90s metal, Deftones and Korn. Doing this music is why I was born. I'm always rocking, always hip hopping. Listen to the music beat. Smoking and drinking, always gasoline, cruising up and down the street. It's non-stopping, always bumping something, country to R&B. Yeah. I'm always rocking, always hip hopping, listen to the music beat. I like hip rock and I like Uncle Cracker. Run DMC, rolling with Jam Master J. Kid and play, no way, any Coldplay. Back in the day, I used to smoke pinners. Coming home from school, rocking out the Leonard Skinner. Every last Cypress Hill hits from the bong. Classic ACDC shook me all night long. Days from the haze, listening to the rain song. High off the perk, listening to Cheech and Chong. Mexican American jerking up and smoke. Prodigy, orgy, snot and dope. It ain't no joke, no. When you lit up the rope, no. Popping in the city in a fine. Tupac, Easy, Brother Lynch, Tech 9. Fizzy, Bone and Bone, Thugs in Harmony. No matter how I roll, music's always a part of me. I'm always rocking, always hip-hopping. Listen to the music beat. Smoking and drinking, always gasoline, cruising up and down the street. It's non-stopping, always pumping something, country to R&B. I'm always rocking, always hip-hopping, listen to the music beat. Yeah, Shady Bone, you already know.
I have to reorder some. Or you just like, wait.
Yeah.
So essentially, that was 3 minutes and 14 seconds of you paying homage to every musical act that has ever influenced you. Am I correct?
Go ahead.
Did we lose him again?
I don't know. Go ahead and unmute if you're still there.
Shady Bone. I hear him.
What's up, bro?
Hey, welcome back.
Okay. So we were saying that was basically 3.5 minutes of you paying tribute to everybody you have been influenced by over your entire musical life.
Almost everybody.
You couldn't fit them all in one song?
So hey man, tell us some about.
Yeah, I didn't say nothing about nothing but losers, so.
Oh! It's okay. We weren't any good yet. We're still not, but people like us, so we'll live with it. We're not a good band like Suburban Paranoia over there.
Well, I mean, at least people drink.
You guys do that.
No, people are forced to drink to us. We make people want to drink.
So Shady Bone Man. So you talk about influences. Like, why don't you drop some of your influence? I mean, you talked about Bone Thugs and Harmony. You talked about Eminem, Slim Shady himself. Like, what are some of your other influences? Like, it doesn't have to be hip hop. Like, tell us about who rocks your chain, man.
Honestly, man, I like random shit. Like, Corey Taylor, Aaron Lewis are some of my, like, idols. I know that's not, like, really, like, random, but they're some of my favorite. I love Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
I love Motown. I like the most random shit, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, so what did you come up on? Like, you mentioned some old school things. Like, what are some things that you grew up on? Like, you were, you say like Fleetwood Mac or whatever. Like, what got you into wanting to try music?
I would say probably like when I was really young, my dad always listened to the Eagles, ZZ Top, CCR, and then my mom. Have you guys ever heard of the Marcy Brothers?
I think so.
Yeah, the Marcy Brothers. They did "Achy Breaky Heart" before Billy Ray Cyrus.
Achy Breaky Heart's a cover?
The one by Billy Ray Cyrus, yeah, it's a cover.
No shit.
Yeah.
Are you fucking with me right now?
No, look up the Marcy Brothers, "Achy Breaky Heart."
All right.
Or no, it's called "Don't Tell My Heart."
Okay.
And Kevin Marcy is a really good friend of mine. Well, he's a good friend of my mom's. And when I was really little, they did that before Billy Ray Cyrus. And we met him at the Turlock Fair, had pizza with him. My sister was like the youngest uh fan club member and everything.
Okay, so the I'm looking it up right now. There is a Marcy Brothers 1991.
Yep.
Don't Tell My
Don't.
Heart.
Yep. That's the original. They didn't write it, but they recorded it originally.
And then let's see, Achy Breaky Heart. Wow, would you look at that? So, Achy Breaky Heart came out in 1992.
Mm-hmm.
Recorded November 1991. Okay, so, they're almost like some ghostwriters, or they bought rights to it or something.
Right, they just bought a concept and then modified it a little bit.
The coolest thing is the guy, the singer from Marcy Brothers. He performed at my mom's wedding, and I did a cover song. I played my guitar with him during my mom's wedding. The original guy that did Achy Breaky Heart.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's on my Facebook somewhere from my mom's wedding.
Okay, so I'm kind of listening to it now, and you know what? Like, it sounds really similar to Billy Ray Cyrus, and but I guess it's got like a really good guitar solo that the famous one doesn't. So I don't know, I'm gonna check that out after the podcast. But that is very interesting. I didn't know that.
I have an idea for that, Brandon. I'll get back at you.
Yeah, I'll have to show you.
What?
I don't have it on my laptop, but on my phone, I have me playing that song with the original dude at my mom's wedding. Me and him playing guitar.
Yo, that's dope.
Send it in my DMs.
I will. It's on my Facebook, but I swear, yeah. His name's Kevin Marcy. His brother, Chris, is also a dude, and his brother Kevin, or Kendall, plays with Brad Paisley.
Wow.
Or Brad Paisley, yeah.
They stay busy.
Yeah.
When was your mom's wedding?
It was about 3 years ago.
Because I'm stalking you right now. I'm cyber stalking you. I'm trying to see if I can find something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, cyber stalk me.
Go ahead, bro.
See if we can...
But yeah, his name is Kevin Marcy, and his brother plays with Brad Paisley right now.
I'm definitely finding a lot of like rap videos and like hip hop performances and.
Oh yeah!
Wow, dude, no, this is cool shit. We didn't know Achy Breaky Heart was a ripoff, and it was revealed to us by Tim Shady Mattox on episode 122 of Top of the Boston Box, dude. This is fucking groundbreaking shit. Like, did you expect this? I thought we were going to talk about one of our local boys who's a solid rapper, a longtime scene supporter, and he watches our show regularly. I didn't know we were going to get told that the biggest song in the 90s was a fucking ripoff.
And I played. Oh man, I wish I had my phone. I got a video of me playing it with them at my mom's wedding, bro. Like, no joke.
Yeah, like the closest thing I can find so far is like Double Barrel Boys doing some karaoke. Looks like a wedding.
Oh yeah, that was our the girl that was in our group. That was her wedding.
Oh, okay.
No shit.
Yeah, like we did a show during her wedding, and she ended up like performing our set in her wedding dress. It was pretty badass.
Let's see. Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, I can spend all night trying to look. I can't find it, but that's really cool, though. Being friends with that person and knowing that information. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, bro. They didn't write the song, but they were provided the song before Billy Ray Cyrus was.
Okay.
And obviously Billy Ray Cyrus made it a hit, but it's just pretty dope.
I mean, a hit nonetheless. Like, I hear that song everywhere. You know, I hear that song.
Oh yeah.
You know, shopping for butt wipes at Walmart. So it's like,
Right.
Well, I'm out there throwing Coca-Cola cases. Fucking don't tell my heart, my egg. Wow, that was wow. Like, that was seriously something I didn't expect. By the way, we got some comments in the chat. Kevin Wayne Carr says, "What's up, baby?"
What's up, Kevin?
And he also says that Billy Ray Cyrus is a thief with a ripping mullet.
No way.
Sounds about right.
Oh, well. His daughter's a freak, and that's okay.
Dude, and he was funny as shit on Hannah Montana. Like, Billy Ray Cyrus himself was hilarious on that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's underrated, honestly, but he's a weirdo at the same time.
Yeah, so, hey, man, you know, you got a new album that you're planning. They'll come out maybe the end of this year, maybe the beginning of next year. Man, like, go ahead and plug yourself. Tell the people where they can find you, where they can find your music, and just, you know, let them know all about Tim Shadybone Mattox.
Yeah, just look up on Facebook, Tim Shadybone Mattox, and on Instagram it's Shadybone7, number 7. Basically that's it. I don't really do
You ain't on
anything
TikTok?
else. Yeah, I don't do TikTok. I don't do Instagram. I mean, Instagram sometimes, but basically it's just Facebook. That's basically how you get a hold of me.
YouTube videos available on YouTube.
Yeah, and I'm working on some new ones on there. I don't know what you guys have found, but yeah, basically, I'm just now starting to try to do my own thing because, like I said, my group, that's been a big problem for a while. So I'm just now getting back into my solo stuff. So the next couple months and stuff, I'm gonna be putting out more solo stuff, basically.
Yeah. Well, awesome, man. Like, I can't wait to hear it. Once you get those things in the holster, shoot them out at us so we can feature it on the show, man.
Yes, sir. And hope like we can get back on here soon because, like I said, today was a problem. I'm just now getting to learn how to do this. But I would like to be back on here. That way we can do it like legit. You know what I mean?
Well, and we will have that acoustic performance from you one way or the other sooner or later.
Of course, brother.
I hope so. So, ladies and gentlemen, go check out Tim Shadybone Mattox. You can find him on YouTube and Facebook. Go check out his videos. If you like his rap, he's got more rap coming for you. But I would say that's a wrap for episode 122, my friend. So with that being said, Shadybone, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Hey, thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming on, man. We appreciate you making the time for us. And it was cool to see you in person.
I'll definitely make sure I make up for it next time, brothers.
Nothing to make up for, but we're looking forward to that new material. So,
of course.
But with that being said, my name is Brandon the Boss Blacker, and you can find me every single week or every hour of every day on social media at Instagram at The Real Brandon Blacker. You can find my band Suburban Paranoia everywhere. Find me on OnlyFans. I don't give a fuck. But with that being said, you can find me on the social media webs everywhere. Lunchbox, where can they find you?
You know what? Don't worry about me. You can find this show on Facebook at Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box. Don't forget to join the Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box Facebook discussion group where we shitpost all the bullshit that you want to know, the bullshit that we can bullshit about all day, every day long. You can find the show on Twitch at Devastated Media. That is DEVASTATED. Media, MEDIA. Man, I'm fucking off tonight. And and most importantly, you can find this show every single Monday night live at 8 p.m. on Facebook at Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box, on YouTube at Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box, and all videos live there forever. Check out our Monday morning motivations. Check out The Boss Reacts. And you know what? You can also see The Boss and The Box commentating live at every single upcoming California Wrestling Association event from here on out. We are back in business.
And you know,
oh,
before you get to that, I'm going to make one special announcement real quick. Special announcement, East Bay Freaks. Guess what? Out here in the Antioch area, we will be featuring a very special show October 24th. That's right. It's going to be at the Red Caboose in October 24th. You're going to see CWA Wrestling live outside at the Red Caboose, in addition with Suburban Paranoia, because it's going to be a rock and wrestling show to your face.
That's right. So, once again, we are your handsome, heavyweight, humble co-host duo, The Boss and The Box. We'll see you next Monday night when we have ECW and Smoky Mountain Wrestling legend, Mustafa Saeed.
Woo!
One half of the Gangstas. Right here live next week. We're going to pick his brain on Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box, episode 123.
That's right. So, good night, everybody. And as always, make sure you go and... Oh, shoot. Where'd it go? Oh, wait. There it is. Okay. Make sure you check out the Aftershock Festival October 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th at Discovery Park, headlined by Metallica, the original Misfits, in addition to The Offspring, Machine Gun Kelly, Gojira, Rancid, Volbeat, Social Distortion, your mom, your grandma, your grandma's mom, and everyone else in between. Check them out. AftershockFestival.com. Get tickets. It might be sold out. Sometimes it opens up. Who knows? But either way, we shall see you next week. Thank you, Shady Bone.